Greetings, all. Obviously, I am no longer in Seattle in Washington State. I am now back in Utah, and I am at Little Cottonwood Canyon, just right close to Alta Ski Resort. And I've just been hiking up the trail that was tamped down a bit by people cross-country skiing and snowshoeing, so I did not sink too far. Snow right here is probably about 10 feet deep still, but I'm not sinking. It's a very warm day today, a perfect snowball day, so I can throw snowballs, but not at my camera. And I love throwing snowballs. So, my photo of the week is of a pheasant, a ring-necked pheasant. And this pheasant was at the Bear River Wildlife Refuge near Brigham City. And I had been trying every time I went there to get a good shot of a pheasant. I wanted to get a flying shot. This was my next best thing, was the perfect composition shot so that the pheasant looks amazing with a field where a pheasant would be. And it is. It's a great shot. And then just last week when I was in Washington State, I was in Mount Vernon and just out towards the ocean. I was actually right on one of the bays right there, and I pulled off to look for birds, and I saw a pheasant, and I got all ready and started taking pictures of it. It was just sitting, and then it flew up and went across just like it was supposed to, so I'd get the perfect shot, and boom, 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 I got it. And it's the perfect shot. It's in focus, everything's good, except it was Washington State, heavy clouds, so kind of grainy, but I got it. It was fun. And now being back in Utah, I am rather enjoying being in the snow and having a little hike and enjoying being out in the woods again, touching my aspen trees and getting white stuff all over me when I do. And my thought of the day is from Dale Carnegie. And Dale Carnegie wrote and believed that every person in this world has something to give, and every person can increase the happiness in the world by sharing some words of sincere appreciation to someone who needs them. And when you do this, you may forget what you told or appreciated about this person just the very next day. However, they may go through their whole life remembering that you stopped and talked to them and you were sincerely appreciative of them, and they will remember it and cherish it and think it is the most wonderful thing that ever happened to them, and you're just going along your life and not realizing that you made a difference to them at all. One particular time that happened to me that maybe it made a difference in this person's life, maybe it didn't, but I was in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and I was walking along the creek by my room and then along the trail, and there was some guy sitting under a tree, and he looked like he could use somebody to talk to. So instead of just passing by and not looking at him like most people do, I did pass him, and very strong impression told me to turn back around and go talk to this guy. And I said, yeah, no. And I kept walking, and then I went about a mile further, and then on the way back, it just hit me again and again and again and again. I'm like, okay, I'll stop and talk to this guy. And I'm very glad I did. He actually affected me in a lot of good ways, and we had a very good conversation, and he was in a really difficult time himself and was trying to work through a lot of things in his life that he kind of discussed with me, and I did my usual, life is good, enjoy every day, enjoy every minute, and those things will work themselves out. You can get it. You can figure it out. Don't worry. And you are worth having around. You, yourself, is someone who is very worthwhile. Every single human, every single animal, every single tree, every single bit of snow is important. And we need to remember that and live as though we realize how important we are and how helping just anybody, anytime, is a good idea. So if you have a prompting to talk to somebody and say thank you, or I appreciate you, or you look great today, or anything like that, I urge you to do it and to enjoy your beautiful day wherever you are. And I will talk to you next time.